This is not a tutorial. This is a scientific demonstration of chemistry and biology, and kind of physics.
Well, chemistry and biology are kind of consequences of physics.
Well, not important. Don't make something like this at home. It tastes terrible. It's terrible for your health and your life. Now let's get started with this beer thingy, I guess, whatever the hell that is. In this video, I'm going to show how I made, you should not do it, how I made alcohol at home, which tastes horrible and it's bad for my health, as I've already said. So, how does this work? Basically, to produce an alcoholic beverage, you only need two things, which is some sort of sugar. You can also use carbohydrates, because carbohydrates, as you may know, are just basically a bunch of chained up sugars, and some yeast bacteria. Actually, yeast bacteria is wrong. I've heard a lot of people say that, but it isn't actually quite correct because, well, yeast are fungi. So how does this work? Basically, the yeast takes the sugar and it decomposes it into ethanol and CO2. Here's the beautiful equation. By the way, when you're trying to make beer or stuff like that, really don't keep the lid of the container it's in all the way closed, because otherwise, well, it might explode because of the produced CO2 gas. Almost happened with me once. By the way, this is not my first time doing this, but more like the second time. The first time I threw almost all of it away because I didn't like the taste. But you know, in the name of science, biology, and chemistry, I will do it again. And so basically, what I have here is a little plastic bottle in which I put a mojito syrup. Wait, if you don't know what mojito is, wait, I think I have the ingredients remembered from the syrup I used. It was sugar, water, and peppermint extract. Red, and citric acid. Basically, this tastes actually really good, and it needs to have sugar in it. So I added a little more just to be sure. And the thing is, I'm not quite sure if this is gonna taste good or bad. Hey, it's me from the future, and it tasted horrible. Yeah. So basically, then I added the yeast fungi. You can get them basically everywhere. Like they're not hard to get, especially in bakeries, because a lot of people also
Use them to bake bread. Actually, most people. Only sourdough is made without yeast.
I'm getting really off topic here. I'm sorry. So basically, I poured this in yesterday, not today, because yesterday I was busy filming some other videos, including the time travel one, which actually, until now, got pretty little views, but I'm not here to complain, because you're watching to know how to make a beer. So basically, this is it. I don't really think you need a lot of all other ingredients that professional, wait, how's this called? Am I dumb right now? Breweries. Right, breweries. Here's the word, if you can't understand me. So a lot of these use other ingredients to like help it go faster, the reaction. At least from my experience, my other beer or whatever I made, I'm really not quite sure, took about 1 week, and I guess this probably will take as long. And this is like quite enough for me. I don't need to like wait only 2-3 days, because you know, I can wait. I don't really look forward to drinking this anyway, because this is like in the name of science and I hate the taste of alcohol. Anyway, day 1, gone. Okay. Oh, what I mean gone. Day 1 is done. Okay, and basically I'll see you, or rather you'll see me again at day 2. So day 2, and it kind of looks the same. When I stood up, I noticed that it was a lot clearer than yesterday, but then I kind of like turned around, and then it went like this cloudy again. I think the yeast keeps on settling to the bottom, which I really don't know what to do about it. I think it should just be okay, but if I smell, look, it does smell a little bit alcohol-y. Yeah, let me try real quickly. But I don't really taste it. Think it may be there a little bit, but I might have to add more yeast or more sugar. I'm not quite sure. Hey guys, it's me from day 3 and 4. I'm sorry, I was busy doing other videos. So, here it is, my perfect mixture. Well, not perfect, as you'll soon get to know. Basically, I added some more yeast on day 3, and I'm sure it bettered something, because now I can smell the alcohol and it smells terrible. You know why it was a bad idea for me to put in mojito syrup? Because mojito syrup, as I've already told you, has peppermint in it, and peppermint is not only antibacterial and antiviral, but also antifungal, which means that some of the yeast are literally dying in here. Not dying. Sorry, I don't know why I can't speak English right now. When I took this today, it had a weird consistency because the yeast was like in many places only. That was weird. Yeah, but I'll keep on checking in a few days to see if it's fine. Hey guys, it's me again from day 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really busy. But now you can see a thin layer of, I think it is yeast that has settled down to the bottom. And now I haven't really disturbed it yet, but let me shake it really quickly to see if there's how much CO2 is in there. So, oh yes, you can definitely see some. Yes, and yeah, you can see the bubbles from the CO2. That's a really good indicator that the reaction has already really started working, and from the smell I can really know that there's a lot of ethanol in there. So basically the last beer I made became clear after a week or so. I think a little bit more. Should I wait till it's clear? Well, the real beer is not clear also. Also. Let's give it a taste. Wait, you know what? First off, I'll fill up my mouth with water a little bit, so it doesn't taste as bad. Hello, now I have water in my mouth. Let's give it a try. I'm having trouble deciding if it's bad or horrible. Not because this drink in particular is bad, but more like because I hate alcoholic beverages in general. Let me shake this again. I keep on seeing like some little pieces of yeast. Now let's try again. Pure beer, or whatever that is. Ooh boy. What? There's a piece in there. What the is in there? What? Yeah. Anyway, there's a little piece in there. It kind of looked like the outside of the egg, like in the same color and shape, kind of, I guess. But you know, actually, this is better than my first beer. I want to stop saying beer because it doesn't have anything to do with beer, other than the alcohol, of course. Well, I don't know what that. I'm sorry, my phone was kind of lagging. Yeah, I let it stand for a few days now. And yeah, first test, it was kind of okay, I guess. Guys, today is day 18, and now let's drink some of it. I mean, it is still not very see-through, because every time I like take this beer, I mean, I gotta find a better way what to call this. Anyway, every time I take this, it looks transparent, but like on the top and bottom, there's like little packets, kind of, like of yeast. Dead yeast. I really don't know what it is. Maybe I should research more before I just drink this. Yeah, but what's the worst that can happen? I eat dead yeast. That's a problem that I can take. Yeah. Why am I doing this? It tastes horrible. Yeah, I'm no fan of this. Now, what do I do with the rest? Yeah, I think I'm not gonna continue this video anymore. So, if you like the video, write in the comments what I should do with this beery substance or whatever that is. By the way, this is about 5 minutes later and I'm not experiencing the alcohol in any way, but I'm just having the worst heartburn that I've ever had in my life. Ah! I hate this beery thing or whatever the hell that is.